The one-year anniversary weekend, we want to turn back to the issue of Harvey recovery, or the lack of it. An extensive study by the Kaiser Family Foundation and the Episcopal Health Foundation determined that more than 40% of Texans impacted by the storm say they are not getting the help they need to recover. As many might expect, those still hurting are disproportionately minority, low income, and living to our east in the Golden Triangle. Episcopal Foundation CEO Elena Marks summed it up this way, quote, "1 year later, many of those with the fewest resources are still struggling to bounce back from Harvey's punch," end quote. Tomaro Bell.
I tell people almost on a daily basis when they say that we've recovered, it depends on where you live and who the we is you're talking about. Because the way FEMA is doing the recovery, for a lot of these people, let's say you did need a new roof in 5 years. Harvey made you need a new roof in 5 minutes, okay? So because of that, they're being denied by the federal government by saying it's pre-existing. I love it that Fox 26 and other local stations are taking individuals and trying to get them the attention that they need. They showed a gentleman, a veteran, out in Alvin, Texas, who had 3 feet of water in his house with the water line and the mold and everything. And when the inspector came to his house, they told him it was minimum less than $17,000. He can't even barely live in his house, but he has nowhere to go. On the northeast side of Houston, Trinity Garden, Cashmere Gardens, it is obliterated. It's still, you still see piles of drywall and stuff out there. Dickinson, Texas, my God, I know those people can't believe what they're going through. The Galveston long-term recovery, they had 26,400 people affected by Harvey. Of the 26,000 people, over 20,000 have never been assessed. We are nowhere near recovered.
Okay, and we still don't have any rainy day money either.
That's right.
Bill, you spend a lot of time out in the community. Does that 40% figure queue up with what you're seeing?
It sounds about right to me. You know, I've been flooded twice in my life, and both times I had flood insurance, I had resources. It was still a miserable experience.
Yeah, it's still
I can't
bad.
imagine what it would be like to go through this without those kind of resources. I went up and toured Cashmere Gardens, and I also went up to Houston Trinity Gardens, Halls Bayou flooding up there. Greg, there are neighborhoods where there's nobody there.
Nope.
I mean, just whole streets have been abandoned by people. There are elderly people living in houses that have never been repaired. They got, you know, they've got the sheetrock cut out, but they're living in houses with, you know, no sheetrock from 4 feet down. It is really a dire situation, and you know, I think a lot of people who had resources and got recovered don't realize how many people have truly been left behind.
We got to stay on it.